What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Yarel, and welcome to Spilling All the Tea. This segment is RealiTEA. I will be talking about R&B Divas LA, Season 3, I believe it's Episode 6. And, as always, on this segment, or even on this channel, outside of one particular segment that's, Spirit and Soul. Since it's Spilling All the Tea, y'all know I gotta have some tea with me, okay? And I was gonna hit my vape right quick. So before I officially get started, I do want to say, if you guys haven't already watched it, I have my Empire TV smoothie, and it's a TV smoothie because it's 2 different episodes in one. I say you guys can also check that out. The other TV smoothie will be a little later on, if not today, which it probably won't be today, probably tomorrow, over here in Korea time. In addition to that, I also have the Mary recap that I have to do at some point, which may also be tomorrow. But everything's been late this week outside of what has already been posted because, like I said, it's been a rough work week for your boy. Yeah, it's been a rough work week. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. Mostly rough. You know, I don't talk too much about work on here. I just let y'all know when I'm going through and if the recap or review might turn into a rant. This one should not turn into a rant. And also, I'm a little bit buzzed already because I had some strong-ass tea for that Empire review. So this tea is not as strong as the other one. So, we'll see what happens. But I'm going to go ahead and get this shit to y'all because, like I said, right now it's like 2:52 in the afternoon. And I got motherfuckers coming in at 3. So I need to, I'm sorry, not 3, at 5. So I got like 2 motherfucking hours to go ahead and record this, edit this, upload this, finish the other one. Boom, 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 blah, blah, blah. Let's get into this shit right quick. So, this shouldn't be too long because, again, I really ain't got much of shit. I got 2 fucking pages, but I can give y'all this shit as I'm going to give it to you. So, we got Mo, Leela, and Stacy. So, Mo meets with Leela. So, she's the one that's meeting with her, too. So, Stacy feels that, since she is, from New York, that people, take her keeping it real wrong. Don't nobody see what you just did is, oh, I'm New York. Don't nobody give a fuck your ass from New York. Not really. No. Though I know I say I'm from Chicago, but yeah, this is my channel, so I'm gonna let y'all know right quick. At some point, I'm gonna wear me, some shit that's representing the motherfucking Chicago. That's where the fuck I'm from. But it's like you try to get you some street cred, you ain't getting it. You not. Leela feels that Stacy approach was wrong. Now, Leela said this in her confessional. But, she feels that, there is a situation and to pretty much let the chips fall where they may. And Stacy feels that Michelle was probably the one responsible for, the actions. But, she feels that Michelle should take responsibility for her actions. But it's blaming it on her. I also want to say that I did the other video. I'm not kidding. Say slightly. I was intoxicated writing these notes, so I might be down here trying to figure out what the fuck I wrote in that intoxicated state. Forgive me. But Leela says to her, if you came at me the way that you came at her, it'd be a different situation. She's like, so what, you trying to say you fired me? You would want to know, it ain't no would. Pretty much to let her know, if you came at me the way you came at Michelle, I probably would have fucked your ass up on site. That's pretty much what Leela told her ass. And I would have been all the way here for that shit. All the way here. So, was it Shantae? Yeah, Shantae, Michelle, Chrisette. They all meet up. And, Chrisette is having auditions for an artist for her label. The artist her name is Ashley. She's one of her background vocalists. Chrisette feels that they may have some there. The girl's like, Ashley, that's pretty much it. Get to Brave. Michelle stops by to kind of, brief her on her situation with Stacy. And, Michelle pretty much makes it clear, I don't want to get to know her. And I ain't mad at her. And Brave isn't worried about, her whole thing is, I'm not worried about the whole Michelle and Mo thing because they have something that's strong, they can mend this. But at the same time, Brave don't know all the shit that has transpired since. So, Chris has at a photo shoot for Lim and Ashley, which is at her house. she wants her artists to display their own vision. So, Lim pretty much says that he's calling himself the modern day Robin Hood. But one thing that I noticed, and I'm pretty sure he caught it too, was because she even said, I'm going to let him do him and I'm not going to say anything. Because she keeps pushing this whole bipolar thing, and it upsets me because how she's doing it, there's such a negative connotation, not necessarily behind the disorder, but behind her approach. And I'm just gonna give him his space and just let him do what he does. So she doesn't say, "Good job, keep it going." Because here's the thing: if he didn't want it, he probably would have silenced her ass. Like, stop it. She gave him nothing. But when Ashley stepped on, like, she was all praise, all this, all that. I knew that this was going to come back and bite her in the motherfucking ass. So she wants to do a media showcase, and she talks to Lim, and Lim pretty much says that he'll do it, but he's terrified because he doesn't know what's going to happen. So Michelle, Mo, Stacy, Leela, Mo, Stacy, Michelle, and Brave, they all meet up to discuss, the concert. They work with this group called City of Hope, this, and the third. Stacy want to throw shade at Michelle because she was like, I want to know if there's shade behind the shades, because she's wearing shades. Bitch, get the fuck up out of here. And Stacy wants to do all the fucking talking, but this isn't your event. This is your project. It's Leela's. But you're trying to sit here and find some motherfucking relevancy on the show. Because you ain't got none. So, Chrisette, she meets with her mom and tells about the showcase. Her mother thinks that she may be moving too fast and mentions that Lim was in a place where he may not want to perform, and Chrisette feels that she might need to talk to him because the mother was just like, I was pleasantly surprised, and he did good, but he said this and da. But I get the person, but from that, it's like the mother never spoke to him, which this seems to be a repetitive thing in that family. Whatever. I gotta replace the battery in this motherfucker. Like, I'm starting to see it. This battery's gonna die. And if I didn't already say, I got motherfuckers coming over in a couple hours for Mario Party 10 party. And I can't have, this motherfucker cannot be aimed at. No, cannot be aimed at. But Stacy invites Mo and Brave. Brave discusses what she heard. Didn't say who it came from because it was in relevance. It was in relation to Mo and Stacy. But there's only a few people, and process of elimination, even if I never saw, if I didn't see that part of the episode, I knew who it would have been. And Stacy felt that Michelle was lying about certain things, and things didn't add up. So that's why she sort of kind of came for her, and she said that she doesn't want to get too Christian, but who can throw stones? And I'm sitting here like, well, you're not really acting very Christian, again, and I'm just leaving it at that. Like I said, y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to say, whatever. But you're not really acting the part, so don't sit here and try to pull that whole, I don't want to get too Christian. You're not acting like it, so you can't get to anything that you're not acting like. So, apparently, someone from the group, and I do that because she said someone from the group, and I'll get to this in a second. Apparently, so the story that's, talks about Stacy's running with Whitney. It has something to do with her and Ray J and Whitney, and who the fuck she was to Ray J, because that apparently it was around the time that Ray J was fucking around with Whitney. This was 2 days before Whitney died, and Yar. And now the reason why I say apparently is because if this shit was recorded but wasn't on camera or whatever the case may be, how do you know that it was somebody from the cast? How do you not know it was somebody who might have been videotaping that particular segment that, again, is not being aired, did not sell the fucking story? But at the same exact, I'm not going to do that. So she says that, this has affected her label. And how can someone do this? Because they didn't think how it would affect her family and her kids. But you say all this, okay, somebody sold a story. Okay. This particular show is going to be aired. It's going to be viral. You said what you said about Shantae. And about how she handled her relationship and divorce with her ex-husband. They have kids. So you don't think that's in some way, shape, or form is not going to come back and affect her kids? So, yeah, bitch, fuck you. There's no way I can sit here and sugarcoat it. I ain't finna sit here and put powdered sugar and whipped cream and, frosting and a cherry on top. No, bitch, fuck you. Okay, you one of those where I'm selfish, where I'm going to sit here and do all the shit that I'm going to do, all the dirt that I'm going to do, but I want you to sit here and respect me and mine. Ain't nobody feeling that. Nobody. But the way that she was talking and how she was pushing everything off, she makes it seem as if there's one of two culprits. Initially, based off what I wrote here, Michelle or Shantae. But there is a third. We'll see in a minute. So Mo meets up with Michelle because she just wants to air everything out. Mo brings up their, the whole defense attorney. And Michelle is like, no, that was a mediator. And you are very outspoken, so you don't need someone to speak for you. Zing! That was a motherfucking sting right there. Because here's the thing, because Mo's just like, yeah, very, very outspoken. But you ain't say much of any motherfucking thing that night, so your ass ain't very outspoken. You not. Plus, all I'm going to say is that we know where everybody from. Mo from Baltimore. Stacey Baltimore. Now, apparently, Mo from Baltimore, Bray from Baltimore. Stacey from NY. We know that now. Michelle from Compton. So I can already see, Mo could do all of this and all of this, but you not finna death step to motherfucking Michelle. She from Compton. If you really had a motherfucking issue, you would have came to her on some real ass shit, hands flying, neck rolling, all that, but you didn't do that. You didn't do that. Mm-hmm. So, anyway, Michelle mentions that she doesn't want to know Stacey. Doesn't want to know anything about Stacey, because to her, I'm going to pull a Evelyn Lozado. I'm pretty sure it's Lozado. I'm pretty sure it's not Lozada, so it's Lozado. If I said her name wrong, forgive me. But from basketball-wise, it's one of those where she's a non-motherfucking factor. You over there, you ain't shit. Amongst this group, bitch, Brave got more credits than you, and she'd have been on two motherfucking songs, 2 motherfucking videos, and all this other shit. The shit went viral, bitch. Who you? You ain't nobody but a motherfucking bitch that Whitney Houston slapped. That's all the fuck your ass is. So Mo feels something isn't adding up, but she doesn't want to pick at everything. She just feels that, she just want to let things go. Because again, she doesn't want to touch everything, meaning there's some shit that happened, but she doesn't want to discuss it. Why don't you want to discuss it? Because you're partially or probably the center of all the bullshit. But she want to move on from there, and she just doesn't want Michelle to self-destruct. Mm-hmm. Mo agrees to leave her alone. And that's the only thing I will give to Mo. Leave her the fuck alone. She already told you. She don't want to be with nobody. She don't want to do nothing. She want to be on her, you motherfucker, Beyonce tip. Me, myself, and not. Let her be by her damn self. Let her build herself up. And when she's ready to date somebody, she will fucking do that. So Chrisette, she meets with her mom, and then Lim walks in, but her mom had pretty much said that she, again, was pleasantly surprised with the performance. Lim catch feelings because he's like, what the fuck you... And I'm paraphrasing, but like, what the fuck you mean pleasantly surprised? Like, you know what I can do. And blah, blah, blah. And things get a little, tense and everything. And they go back and forth. And Mama's trying to shut him down. Lim is looking like, no, I'm not going to fucking be silenced. Because his whole thing is, you know that I'm talented. So why are you pleasantly surprised that my performance was good? Now, she could have said, actually, I really don't know how you could have said, because their whole thing, they keep trying to push this whole, he's bipolar, so you got to be careful about how you talk to him. The fuck ever. I'm not going too much into it. So Lim reveals that he felt abandoned at the photo shoot. I felt that way too, and he even said that you never told me Ashley would be on the label, so in his mind, he didn't know she was going to be there. So, because she even said, you're the very first person that I'm signing to my label. Remember this. But it's like, you never told him somebody else was there, that he was sharing this. And when it came to him, nothing. You said nothing. When it came to her, you said a whole lot. And that's how the fuck he was feeling. And he calls her ass a liar. And I'm glad he fucking said that. Because I'm not saying that she's a fucking liar, but I'm mad because I feel that she is using her brother as a fucking storyline. And they're painting him to be such a bad character or a bad person and something that he's not. So the fact that he is calling her ass out on her bullshit, I was fucking here for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I like Chrisette. You know, I loved her from her first album, you know, I'ma Be Okay, you know, Golden, you know, like the album talk, you know, I Am, you know, like I was there for this album. I loved it. I really was. And, you know, I followed her career, but it's just like, you're showing me something so fucking different. But the fact that you are willing to use your brother as a storyline on this damn show, like, here's the thing. This is episode 6, y'all. How much have we seen with Shantae? Not a whole lot. She didn't feel the fuck back. As I said with other shows, if she wanted to, she could be the fucking mediator. Because she's all about that aura, she's all about this. You could be that character. If you look at Mob Wives up until this pretty much last season, Big Ange was the mediator. She was the one that kept everybody cool, everybody Gucci. Why can't you do that? But you want to use your brother as a fucking storyline. Alright, whatever. So Chrisette brings up, yeah, I already talked about the fact that she brings up his daughter. I brought that shit up. And, you know, he pretty much said that he doesn't trust Chrisette. And even, in essence, his mother, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't feel that they are necessarily here for them. Because the mother's just like, if we tell you something, believe. And it's just like your approach. Because y'all keep saying y'all want to be very gingerly. Y'all want to be very comforting to him. But y'all not fucking doing that. You know, y'all really not. So, the fuck ever. And one thing I will say is this show, I will call this episode the Chrisette episode. Alright? So, Chrisette is at the venue for the showcase, but her brother is not coming. He's just done. So, Leela and Brave, they arrive, and she says that she doesn't invite strangers into her space. And Stacy walks in, because she wants to figure out who sold this store. Again, I'm saying shit. Again, I give credit where it's due, and I'm going to give it to you where I have to give it to you. I agree with Chrisette on the fact that you don't allow strangers into certain spaces of yours. Like me, if I'm having some shit where the fuck I lay my head while I praise God and all this other stuff, if I don't fuck with your ass, you ain't coming. You're not. You are not. And when I say where I worship the Lord, I worship the Lord in my house. I worship the Most High in my damn house. You're not coming to that. You're not. You're going to stay far the hell away. Because you're not going to throw off the aura, the balance, you know, that essence. Like when people come to where the fuck I live, they feel the warmth, they feel the love, they feel the essence of God. That's it. That is exactly what they feel. If you have a demon, a spirit, or whatever on you, I don't want you coming into that. Anything that I do, if you have a spirit attached to you, I don't want you there. So I understood what she was saying with that. I do. Stacy picks up that Chrisette isn't happy to see her. I'm very happy that she's fucking observant. You don't need a spirit of discernment to, you know, pick up on that, boo-boo. So she introduces Ashley as her very first artist. I didn't like that. I didn't, unless the creators and the editors of R&B Divas fucked this shit up. Last time I checked, Lim was her very first artist. So I didn't like that. And I couldn't be Lim rewatching this shit. One, I'd be mad at how y'all to pick me. And your very first artist, yeah, I would have been done. Would have been done. So in walks Misha late. She is late, not gonna lie. And she has shades on, and I forget who the fuck it was, but they're mentioning, oh, she walks in late, and she has shades on. Let her have shades. Let her have shades, okay? Because the last time, in the last season, I think she had her shades on, because just all the crying and the puffiness, whatever the case may be. Let her wear her Mary J. Blige, I'm not gonna cry shades, okay? Let her do that, okay? So Chrisette performs and plays for her brother. After party happens, Chrisette says that, she will be bi-coastal between LA and New York. But it's mostly because of her family issues, mostly with her brother and her label. So it's to kind of work on her brother, but also it's to help her label. Stacy asked if she offended Chrisette at the bowling alley, and Chrisette says, I don't know you. And I never met you, so how can you offend me? And I was just like, ooh. That right there was a psh. That was one piece. Actually, she's like, I never knew you, Bob. So how can you offend me, Bob? So that right there was a 2-piece. That was a 2-piece right there. And she says she's going to dismiss herself because she knows where this is going, and she doesn't want to do that. That was the biscuit. So that was a 2-piece and a biscuit on motherfucking, Stacy. And Stacy in her film, because she's like, well, she's blowing me off, and she's like, I feel you're blowing me off. Chrisette was like, you're right. That was a motherfucking knockout punch. Because Chrisette was just fucking done with her. I'm not going to say that Chrisette runs from anything, because I'm not going to say that, but I do understand that when mofos get to going left and shit, and I've said this to many people, and I feel this way about myself. Excuse me, y'all, come adjust something right here. In any given situation, the only thing that you can control is yourself. And I think that Chrisette has mastered the fact that I can only control myself in any given situation. So to control myself and to not further tarnish my brand, despite the fact you're doing this, talking about your brother, I'm going to leave your ass here in your motherfucking feelings. And she leaves. So, yes, that was pretty much the episode. I'm not going to talk about the previews, but from the previews, it looks like it's going to be good. I cannot wait to see it. Hopefully, I get the life that I'm wanting and craving from this particular installment. Again, I would love to just see them getting up there, singing and shit, but hey, we're going to get the drama. Hopefully, I get more singing, more performing, more shit about their artistry. We'll see. But that is my recap / review about R&B Divas LA Season 3. Again, I believe that was episode 6. And please rate, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend, family member, whomever that loves this, that's watching this. Please put it on your social media. Bring more people here. Please, 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 please. To all my old subscribers, thank you for the continued support. And new subscribers, welcome to the family. For those who are just doing a drive-by, again, you guys are more than welcome. Like I said, I would love to bring y'all into the family, most definitely. And with that being said, to the new subscribers and everybody else, whatever you like, hey, y'all know us with tea, so you can catch it. Bring your teacups, your mugs, your solo cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Bring all that shit. Whatever the fuck you want to catch this shit in, please bring it with you. I have mine in a jar. Not a jar, but a jar, you guys. And as always, I love you guys. Thank you for all the support that you show me. And until next time, I love you guys. Have a great day, great evening, afternoon, night, week, whenever you may watch this. And I love you all. Peace.